What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Before this video gets started, like, comment, and subscribe, man. I truly appreciate it. So today we are talking about Atlanta police chief resigns. So if you do not know, I did a video about the man who was fatally shot in Atlanta at a Wendy's. He got shot, he got killed by the police, and after that happened, the Atlanta police chief resigns. I can't do this shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, we fighting for all this and y'all still killing us. And that's the sad part. We going through all this stuff. You see us fighting for Black Lives Matter. You see us fighting for equality. You see us fighting for... We fighting for it all. We fighting to have our damn country back. We fighting for our freedom still, bitch. We ain't free. We still enslaved in the mind. You feel me? We still enslaved. You know what I mean? And like I always say in every video, this is not the news. This is not channel 2. This is not channel 55. Whatever news channel you got in your country, your city, your state, whatever. This is Kiera Dene. I was about to say my last name. This is Kiera Dene, uncut, unraw, all that shit. Cut. You feel me? But we're gonna read this article, man, and it is a video down here of her talking, so we're gonna get into that. But yeah. So Atlanta Police Chief Erica Shields resigned Saturday after video emerged of another fatal police shooting of an African-American, and as protests over police brutality and racism continue for the third straight weekend. People been in the streets every day, bro. LA, Arizona, Michigan, Minneapolis, everywhere. Houston, Texas, bro. Everywhere. It's been going on for a long time and they're still killing us. So I don't blame her for resigning. I don't blame her at all. It's like y'all they not getting the message. They not understanding. Okay, so it says Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, who announced Shields' departure, also called for the immediate termination of the police officer involved in the shooting of 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks after a DUI stop, saying she did not believe this was a justified use of deadly force. That's what I'm saying. It's other ways you can go about it, but they're not taught the other ways. They're taught to kill. Kill first, ask questions later. Kill first, make up a storyline later. How about that? What has become abundantly clear over the last couple of weeks in Atlanta is that while we have a police force full of men and women who work alongside our communities with honor, respect, and dignity, there has been a disconnect with what our expectations are and should be as it relates to interactions with our officers and the communities in which they are entrusted to protect, Bottom said at a Saturday evening news conference. Spoke to reporters. Okay, so that video is just about like her speaking to reporters about everything that's happened. I really don't want to watch that because I highly doubt it has anything to do with anything. Atlanta man, he spoke to reporters on calling shot who shot him to be fired. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Okay, I read it. Okay, let's watch it. For the third time in just 2 weeks, I have spent the better part of a day reviewing video footage involving allegations of excessive use by members of the Atlanta Police Department. Tragically, the most recent incident involved the fatal shooting of a 27-year-old man, Rayshard Brooks. Officers were called in response to Mr. Brooks falling asleep in his car while in the drive-through line at a local Wendy's. And note, people could still get around this man and get their food. Let's be clear. It's not like he was blocking the whole... Let's be clear. People still went around and got their food. Okay? After a series of questions and administering a field sobriety test, officers attempted to arrest Mr. Brooks. He tussled with the officers and was able to take the taser from one of the arresting officers. As Mr. Brooks ran away, he turned over his shoulder and appears to fire the taser at one of the officers. The officer in turn shot Mr. Brooks with his service weapon. While there may be debate as to whether this was an appropriate use of deadly force, I firmly believe that there is a... Because if you, bro, it's videos out there where white people are getting talked to by the police, getting arrested by the police, not even arrested, just getting talked to by the police, and they pull something from them. They got a taser, they got a hammer in their hand, waving it at the police, throwing it at the police, and the police ain't doing shit but just standing right there. But when it comes to a black person taking one of your weapons, oh, I gotta shoot him, I gotta kill him. Like, nigga, what the fuck? that's what I don't get. It wasn't the right way for you to go about the situation, because it's so many situations out here, including white people in the police, where they have weapons aiming it at the police and weapons swing, you know what I mean? And ain't shit happened to them. They still alive. They still here. But we gotta die.
Clear distinction between what you can do and what you should do. I do not believe that this was a justified use of deadly force and have called for the immediate termination of the officer. What has become abundantly clear over the last couple of weeks in Atlanta is that while we have a police force full of men and women who work alongside our communities with honor, respect, and dignity, there has been a disconnect with what our expectations are and should be as it relates to interactions with our officers and the communities in which they are entrusted to protect. Chief Erica Shields has been a solid member of APD for over 2 decades and has a deep and abiding love for the people of Atlanta. And because of her desire that Atlanta be a model of what meaningful reform should look like across this country, Chief Shields has offered to immediately step aside as police chief so that the city may move forward with urgency in rebuilding the trust so desperately needed throughout our community.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, like, why everybody trying to go to Atlanta, like, to see, like, what it's like to really die or something, to test the police? I don't get that. Oh shit, here go a video right here. Officers were dispatched, blah blah blah. Surveillance video released by Georgia Bureau of Instant Fleeing the Police. So we gonna watch that. I don't like watching shit like this, like people getting shot. I didn't even watch the George Floyd video because I don't really like that shit. That shit make me feel some type of way. But we gonna get into it, man. Just for the video. Just for the video. The Washington Post. Oh, that's him right there. Right in front of all these people though. That's why he leaving. Oh, he parking. He gonna get out, I think. Yep, he gonna get out. Got his phone. Got his phone. I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't like watching shit like that. I don't like watching shit like that, bro. I'm gonna end it right there, but I don't like watching shit like that because it's like another innocent soul gone, bro. Another innocent death. Like, he pulled out the taser. He went back, shot the nigga. I'm gonna say he was wrong on that. He could have just kept running, bro. You ain't have to shoot the nigga. But then again, like I said before in the previous video, police officers get tased. That's a thing for them. They get tased. So it's like a tase shouldn't even phase you. You pulled out your gun and shot that nigga. Where the man, the dude that had a taser already, the other police officer who taser didn't get took, he could have tased him. But y'all shot him because that's easier for y'all because y'all niggas don't want to run after the dude. Fuck out of here. That's why. That's why. That's why y'all killed him. Because y'all ain't want to run after that nigga. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Now y'all had the chief resign. But she said until the trust gets built back into the city. And I understand that, man. We need trust. Without trust, we ain't got shit. And for us to have a police force and we can't even trust the police, like, what good are you? What good are you? How are we scared to come out of our house? How are we scared to get, we're scared because we get pulled over because we don't know if we gonna die, bro. You know what I mean? But they say all lives matter. But do all lives have to go through that? But do every single life, I'm talking about every single ethnicity, does every single ethnicity have to go through that? No, they don't. Number one, black. Okay, let's be clear. Let's really be clear. So I'm real sorry that she had to resign, bro. I know she didn't want to, but it's like, if that's best for people to realize and wake up, like, bro, like, we've been marching, we've been protesting, we've been rioting, bro, we've been doing all this shit for all these weeks. And I'm talking about even back then for years. Back with Martin Luther King, LA riots, man. Come on now. Martin Luther King. Well, Martin Luther King too, and Rodney King. You feel me? The riots, the protests back, but we've been doing this shit for years, bro. Slavery, we've been doing this shit for years, man. And they still don't get it. They still don't get it. They still don't get it. That is cameras everywhere. It's 2020, bro. It's cameras everywhere. It's cameras everywhere, man. But I'm sorry that she had to resign, man. Hopefully she come back. But Atlanta, get it together. For real. And hopefully he do get fired and never ever hired as a police officer. I don't even want that nigga as a mall security, nigga. He might flash the light in my eye too fucking hard. Yeah. But if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, man. Catch me in my next video. Peace out.